So anyway, so tomorrow is actually a pretty big game. I think if the Mets win tomorrow, that really will. Then they only have easy games left until the end with the Nationals. If they lose tomorrow and the Nationals win again, and we're only games ahead, then the Nationals have 6 games with which to gain another 3 games, so that they come into the last 3 games of the season within 3 games. So I think the Mets are still pretty safe, but probably not as comfortable as we'd want to be.
Here's a full list. Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra played on the Mets?
4 games.
Oh, okay, well, okay. John Olerud. Oh, one of my favorite guys. He's like one of the most underrated first basemen, I think.
Willie Randolph.
Oh, yeah. Willie Randolph didn't really play with the Mets very much, though, did he?
Robin, 90 games.
Oh, he was a coach, though, yeah.
Robin Ventura.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. He's played a lot on both.
Tony Fernandez. Of course, Darryl Strawberry, famous one.
Right.
Ricky Hernandez. Gary Sheffield.
Okay, a lot of big stars. Well, everyone wants to play in New York.
Dwight Gooden.
That's right. Jesse Orosco. Benitez, who holds the most saves records for the Mets. Oh, which Familia has a chance to break this year, right? What's Familia up to now in saves? 41? I think Benitez's record is 42 or 43, so I think it's getting pretty close.
Yeah. Bobby Abreu, of course, the Mets last year. Sandy Alomar. Of course, I have to point out that you're talking about Sandy Alderson and a lot of stockpiling young pitching. I have to point out that a lot of it, I think a lot of the credit of the young pitching the Mets currently have, it has to go with the previous GM. Because he drafted a lot of the guys. He got Duda. He got Lagares. He found Lagares. He got Flores, Harvey.
Who's this?
DeGrom. The Mets previous GM. Omar Amaro. Omar Amaro, I think. So, I think, yeah. Oh, Cologne also pitched for both the Yankees and the Mets. So did Clippard. In fact, Clippard made his major league debut in the Subway Series. He started for the Yankees back then.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's right. So what time does the game start tonight?
It's a night game. So, it's going to be on ESPN, Sunday Night Baseball. Yeah, Omar Minaya, sorry.
Who's the last GM? Yeah. Okay, anything else you want to tell the audience today, Jamie? We no callers today, but that's okay. We've had some email traffic from people.
Yep, I think that's about it. And the Mets were, not that great of a week. So
Has the lineup been announced for today's game?
Lineup for today's game, I don't think has been announced yet.
It'll be interesting to see what number Cespedes bats. I'm guessing he's going to be batting number 5, but let's see. Collins wants to have some more people on base in front of him.
I see.
So we'll see. Where's the best place to check for lineups?
MLB.com. But it normally doesn't come out till like 3 hours before the game. Not why MLB.com, Dad. I think, Terry Collins has been looking a lot like a genius with his lineups and how he's done a lot of stuff recently. So hopefully that pays off as well.
Okay, let's see how.
And the Yankees have CC Sabathia tomorrow. So hopefully the Mets can pound him.
CC with the 4.93 ERA.
Here's a fun topic to discuss. There's this poll that came out on MLB.com. They compared all the different ways you can get from Yankee Stadium to Citi Field for the Yankees. So they were hosting this poll saying, what's the best way to get to Citi Field? So a subway would take like nearly an hour, and who someone in the Yankees took the subway to the game yesterday, and they were surprised. He was like, "Oh, I did not know the 7 train did not have an express after like 10:30 in the morning. So you had to take the local, and it was really slow."
Okay, look at this. I bet Lagares is in the lineup tomorrow because he's batting 1,000 against CC for his career. Although that's only in 3 at bats, but and Kelly Johnson is hot.
Cespedes has not done well against him. Flores has.
Yeah, Kelly Johnson is batting 333 and 12 at bats. He's
Duda's
4
done
for 12, which is pretty good. David Wright batting 444.
Let's see.
And even Ruben Tejada. So all the righties have done pretty well against CC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Murph is not.
Yeah. So you think Murph sits tomorrow? 0 for 3. I don't know.
Dyer's not done well against him. Cespedes is probably the most noticeable.
Well, Duda's done well against him too. So maybe Duda plays first, and you have Kelly Johnson second,
Yeah.
and have Murphy on the bench tomorrow. And you have, maybe tomorrow's the day to play Tejada. And although I would play Flores, I would never play Tejada over Flores. So you got Flores and Wright, and then outfield you throw Cespedes out there, although he's only 1 for 11 against CC. And or maybe you sit him tomorrow, but I don't think so. They said that they're going to play him. So you have Cespedes, you have Granderson, and Juan Lagares.
We'll see how everyone does against CC tomorrow. Campo has a home run off of him. Of course, Duda, I think last season his only home run or one of the couple home runs he had of the season against lefties were one of them was off CC Sabathia.
Okay, well, on paper it should be a win for us tomorrow, but of course, one game you can never tell.
It is baseball.
And CC is a big game pitcher. He's been around for a long time.
And his last time out against the Rays, 3 hits over 6 and 2/3 scoreless innings.
Right. So, maybe he's figured something out.
But last time against the Mets on April 25th, he allowed 7 runs in 5 innings.
Okay, so that's another good data point for us. So we'll see. Okay, so my prediction for the lineup today, let's see if I'm right. We're going to have Lagares lead off. We're going to have, let me see, I guess Murphy's not going to, if Murphy doesn't play, he doesn't like to put Kelly Johnson in the 2-hole. I bet he puts David Wright in the 2-hole. So I'd say Lagares and then David Wright, even though that's righty-righty. And then who do you have going third? Well, this is interesting. It's going to be, depends on whether he has Duda on the lineup, right? So if he has Duda on the lineup, he might bat Duda there.
I think Conforto's going to sit tomorrow. It's a lefty.
And then Conforto will sit. So I think Kelly Johnson will probably bat after that. And then Cespedes. I think Cespedes will bat and then Kelly Johnson because he'll want to split lefty-righty. And then should be Flores. And then the pitcher. So let's see if that actually pans out.
Yeah, so anything else to add that?
Nope. But yeah, let's see if he dares to play Lagares over Curtis Granderson tomorrow, though.
Why would he? So you think he'd play Lagares over Granderson?
Well, lefty, as we said.
But Granderson's batting 333 against him.
333 is 1 for 3. That's not like a huge data set. And like you said, Curtis has struggled a little bit against lefties.
But Collins has not been hesitant to play against him.
Yeah.
Against lefties, he's been playing Granderson against.
Okay, so it could be Granderson, Lagares, and Cespedes in the outfield. That's what you're saying.
Happens.
Okay. And then would you put Lagares lead off and Granderson second, or you'd have? So you'd have Lagares, the righty, then Granderson, the lefty, then Wright, the righty, and then Duda, the lefty, playing cleanup. Then Cespedes, the righty, then Kelly Johnson, the lefty, Flores, the righty, and who have we missed for the 8-hole? Oh, the catcher. So
it's either going to be Darno or...
I think they play Darno tomorrow. So Darno, I think Darno will hit ahead of Flores actually. So Darno will be in the 7th spot, and then Flores in the 8th spot, and then Harvey. All right, that's our guess for tomorrow. Let's see if we're right, Jamie.
Okay. Well, hopefully we are, and hopefully
Oh,
Mets will win.
by the way, Jamie, you want to tell people about your new website, or is it too early? You have a new logo. Why don't you talk about your new logo?
So, the new logo for our radio station is out now, designed by Gio. The website is also made by him.
One of our loyal listeners.
Yeah, so.
And here's an interesting.
I think I'll let him hopefully maybe introduce it to you one day if he comes on, and I'll let him introduce the website to you, and I'll let him decide when it's ready to be used. And
I think it's a nice logo. It shows the two colors of the Mets, the blue and the orange. And here's a trivia question. Do you know why the Mets colors are what they are?
Are you asking me?
Well, I know you know the answer, so I'm expecting you to give the answer.
Well, it's orange for the Giants, New York Giants, and blue for the Dodgers, the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Right, so the Mets were the team that replaced those two teams, so they took the colors together and put them together.
Well, so that about wraps it up from the Kingdom. And as always, let's go Mets, and thanks for listening.